Welcome back to Life and Living. I'm joined here today by Phillipa Woodriffe, Dr. Phillipa Woodriffe, I should say. You're a surgeon at Riverview Medical Center, but you're also a committee member of the initiative Paint the Town Pink.
Correct.
What is Paint the Town Pink?
Paint the Town Pink is a community affair that we do at Riverview Medical Center, where its goal is to make women aware of the risk of breast cancer and the importance of a mammogram every year after the age of 40.
It is an initiative that is hosted in Red Bank, New Jersey.
In Red Bank, New Jersey, yes. This year we're expanding to multiple towns in the area. There's going to be 8 towns participating this year, but it started at Red Bank.
What are some of those towns?
Homedale is joining, Little Silver is joining, Rumson, Fairhaven was there last year, Monmouth Beach, Shrewsbury, and I think that
That's
I got
a pretty
8,
good
that's
list.
It. Oh yeah.
What happens at this event?
A lot of events. It starts usually with a community day at Riverview Medical Center in the parking lot, and in that event we have events for kids and face painting. We have different color marshmallows with pink and all kinds of designing. We have games for the kids to play and ride. Then they have the town, the stores will get decorated with pink events. If you go into a restaurant, they may have a pink drink or a pink dessert for you to have. And at that event, they will have information about breast cancer, information about mammograms to give to the customers as they're coming in the door. Some stores will do it where if you wear something in pink that day, you'll get an extra little discount, just to help promote and remind people of the importance of the mammogram.
Phil, and I know you go by Phil, who's coming? Who are you reaching through this event? And what's the outreach really, what's it meant to do?
The main purpose is the awareness of a mammogram. We can't avoid breast cancer completely, unfortunately, but we can get detected early if you have the disease. If you go for a yearly mammogram, the likelihood is, if you are unfortunate enough to get breast cancer, it will be detected in a treatable and curable form. If you let it slide and you missed your mammogram and it waits till it's a large palpable mass, the likelihood is that it could have spread and you can't get ahead of it. So we want people to get their mammograms. Early detection is the key.
Phil, are there really people who are still not getting mammograms?
More than you would think. For a couple reasons. Sometimes it's that people forgot that the year passed and they just didn't get there in time. But our focus is really on people who are either underinsured or just don't have the finances to get a mammogram. And these people will put it off for that reason. They just can't afford it right now. I'll get it later. Okay?
It's one of those things that people think they'll always be able to come back to.
And then,
but as we've learned with breast cancer, if you don't catch it early enough,
and then there are regrets, and
right.
There is no reason for the regrets. So what we do is we raise money by other events, and the goal is to have money to help the underinsured be able to get their mammogram.
Is that who's coming to the Paint the Town Pink?
Everybody comes.
Everybody comes.
As I said, it really is an event that people come from all walks. We've had people come who had just moved to the area. I remember in the tent one day, a lady said to me, I just moved here from California, and where can I go for a mammogram? And I said, right there, okay, because we do have the facilities right in our hospital.
And Red Bank is really special in this because they were the first town. Tell me about that relationship and why Red Bank is so involved in this.
Well, the hospital is in Red Bank, okay, right in the middle of Red Bank.
And we should say that Riverview Medical Center is a part of Meridian Health.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, we have 5 hospitals, but Riverview is one of the hospitals. And the first year we did it, the mayor came and brought us a little certificate and decided that Red Bank would be called Pink Bank for the week. So
Red Bank is called Pink Bank for the week?
And actually one of the radio stations, when it gives the weather report, says it's such and such degrees in Newark and it's such and such in Pink Bank today. Okay, so it really gets the promotion locally.
And so Red Bank, I know, started this, and you mentioned a lot of those towns, but what's interesting that I learned is that a lot of those towns are now kind of clamoring to be on board. It's not even outreach to get to them. People want to be a part of this. Why?
We are having Well, I think one, it's a fun event. Okay. Two, I find that when a person comes and attends it, and if they have a history of breast cancer or a family member with breast cancer, they want their town now to be involved. That's actually Atlantic Highlands is getting involved that way. There was somebody who came to the committee last year, and now said, why can't my town be part of it? So yes, they are bringing themselves to us, and we had to kind of limit how much we can grow because the committee has to grow commensurate with the number of towns that we have. So as I said, I expect it to get bigger as time goes on.
And how much money is raised at this event?
Well, we've been doing it now for 6 years, so I don't know the exact number. But at this time, they tell me that they can afford probably about 250 mammograms for people in a year. And each mammogram is about $350, $400. So this is the goal, to help those people get to the mammograms.
That's unbelievable. I know you have a very personal connection with this yourself. You are a breast cancer survivor.
Yes, I am. I consider myself the poster girl for early detection. My mammogram was done actually 362 days from the last one, and yet there was enough of a change that it led to my being diagnosed. And I got diagnosed in what we call a stage 0 stage, which cannot spread, so technically I didn't need chemotherapy or anything else, and I'm essentially cured today.
That is absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy to hear that. And I'm so happy to hear also that women now who are uninsured and underinsured, like you said, are able to have access to this, to mammograms, to the early detection. Tell us again, how often should people go to get a mammogram?
After the age of 40, you really need to go once a year. And I tell people, for my own patients, I'll say, attach it to something that happened during that year. If you go in September, when you see the signs that say there's back to school, think about your mammogram. Attach it to your birthday, attach it to a holiday, but attach it to something so you remember the year past.
And Phil, give us the dates that this event, Paint the Town Pink, happens.
Our first event is going to be May 4th, and it goes till May 12th.
And who should come?
Everybody.
Everybody.
There's event for everybody. As I said, the tent event is great for the children. We had one year a movie for teenagers, Paint Pretty in Pink. We have a girls' night out at the downtown, which is very popular. This year, Bayshore Community Hospital, one of our sister hospitals, is doing a pink Zumbathon. So there's a lot of different events going to be going on.
A lot of pink, and I can't end this segment without mentioning your beautiful pink coat. I see that you're wearing that.
Yes, I wear it for the entire week.
I love it. Well, Dr. Phillipa Woodriffe, thank you so much. And before we get out of here, I want to make sure that people know www.paintthetowmpink.com. Thank you so much. This has been great. Thank you. Stay with us. More Life and Living coming up.